Hey guys, it's Mike here. Welcome back to another video on the Mike Preps YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the most important mindset shift that you guys need to make in your lives right now. So stay tuned. And guys, the mindset shift that I'm talking about is going from one of scarcity to one of abundance and fulfillment. I just want to take some time to go through the differences between an abundance mindset and one of scarcity. So I'm just going to list a few details in each and then compare it to the other one, if that makes sense. Guys, in a mindset of scarcity, you tend to have very few options when it comes to partners. Whether you're a guy or girl, yes, this channel is more directed towards men, but it does apply for women too, and that is that you view yourself as having very few options, and you think that not a lot of people will like you, when guys, in reality, and this is where the abundance mindset kicks in, there are infinite options. Well, I suppose not infinite because there's like 7 billion people in the world. But I mean, come on guys, there's more than one person out there that's gonna like you. It's just ridiculous. In a scarcity mindset, you keep the same friends, even if they're extremely toxic, they're ruining your well-being, even if they're not people that you wanna surround yourselves with, you're too scared to go out there and meet new people, so you put up with all that BS to keep those friends that you already have around. In an abundance mindset, you realize that there's plenty of potential friends, gym partners, business partners, etc. There's plenty of people out there for you. And then if you don't like something in someone, you just let them go, no problem. Another thing, and guys, I used to do this all the time when I had a scarcity mindset, and that is trying to fix everything. You try to fix instead of letting go, because guys, let me tell you, people don't change. Or rather, you can't change a person. They're gonna be like that forever unless they themselves choose to make a change. So stop spending all your time, energy, resources trying to shift and tweak with someone to make them the person you want to be, which is scarcity. Instead, just let those people go, deal with life on their own, and meet new people that fulfill your requirements. The scarcity mindset translates to your career as well. You may think that this is the only path for me. This is the only job for me. Even though I hate doing this degree in college, I hate these classes I'm taking, this is what I have to do because I'm already 2 years into it. I can't do anything else with my life. This is what I need to do. Nothing else will fulfill me. That is the scarcity mindset. Guys, the abundance mindset is realizing that there are plenty of opportunities to succeed in this world in many different fields, many different paths. There's plenty of people to meet, and there's just awesome experiences to enjoy. Operating solely within one's comfort zone is living in scarcity. Never leaving that comfort zone for fear of rejection, fear of making mistakes, fear of others not accepting who you are, that is called living in scarcity. When you live in abundance, guys, you tend to drift out of your comfort zone. You want to try new things, you want to meet new people, you want to pick up a new hobby, you want to go to the gym, you want to do all these things that were so uncomfortable to you, and you realize that it's not even that bad. Once you break the ice, no one's judging you, and that comes to the next point is, guys, in a scarcity mindset, you're in your own head a lot. You tend to want to think of the perfect thing to say in every conversation, and you psychoanalyze a conversation you had with a girl or even just a friend after it's done, making sure, oh, did this person think I'm cool? Did I say this all right? When you just need to relax, take a deep breath, it happened, and I promise that they don't think that badly of you as you do in your head. You often view almost everything in a very, very negative light. You view your cup as half empty, never half full. You're very pessimistic. This is called living in scarcity. You never enjoy the simple things in life. You can't be at peace with yourself when you don't enjoy life, guys. In the abundance mindset, you choose to see the positive in everything. You become optimistic. You give yourself positive affirmations day in and day out. In a scarcity mindset, you're a very stagnant person. You stay at the same job even if you hate it. You never move forward. You never go to the gym. You never go out much. You don't meet people. You float day to day. This is what I used to do all the time. You just float day to day, not doing anything significant, not doing anything that adds any value to your life, just watching Netflix all day, playing video games all day, endlessly refreshing Snapchat and Instagram. These are the things that people in scarcity mindsets do. And this is what I used to do, and I'm trying so hard to shift. You're wasting time. You don't have any goals. You don't have any aspirations, and if you do have goals, they may not even be your own. They may be goals that society has placed on you, or your parents, friends, peers, etc. Guys, in an abundance mindset, you experience growth. you realize your potential as a person. You realize what direction life is taking you, what direction do you want to go, and you don't just sit around and wait for it to happen. You take action. You tend to focus on the things you don't have. You complain a lot, you're very envious of others, and you never work towards getting those things that others have. You're lazy, you're unmotivated, you don't want to further your life, but you compare yourself to every single person that you assume is better than you. In an abundance mindset, guys, this is not the case. You focus on what you have. You express gratitude. You're thankful for the situation you're in. Guys, something that I never took the time to be thankful for is the fact that I was born and raised here in Southern California, a place where people all over the world come to vacation. I was born and raised here. I get to experience these beautiful sunsets and views day in and day out. That's something that I was never thankful for, and I'm slowly becoming a lot more grateful for. Wishing you could look a different way. You're not tall enough. Your jawline isn't chiseled enough. Your voice isn't deep enough. You have these thoughts, these negative thoughts all day long about yourself. You aren't proud of the person you are. Guys, that needs to go. That's all with scarcity. You try to mask your perceived flaws and your insecurities because you're so afraid that if people see these perceived flaws, they will hate you, that they will not want to spend time with you, that they'll kick you out of the social circle. Guys, people in abundance mindset realize that this is not the case. When you are on this mindset, you begin to love yourself and accept your flaws. You look in the mirror every morning. You're happy with that person you are. If there's something you want to change about yourself, you go out there and do it. Like, for example, this gap right here in between my front teeth, I've had it all throughout my life. I never liked it, but I never wanted to do anything about it because I was lazy, didn't want to spend the money. Well, this past summer, I invested in invisible braces. I'm not wearing them right now, but that's going to close that gap and make me more satisfied with the person I am. So guys, if you can change it, go ahead and do it. If you can't, don't worry about it. People don't care as much as you think they do. I promise you that. I just want to touch on something real quick that came across my mind, and that I don't want to come across as someone that thinks they're all that, someone that thinks they're self-developed and that they're at the peak, the pinnacle of enlightenment, I guess. Because guys, I'm not that at all. In fact, I'm not only using this YouTube channel to share with you guys some tips to help improve your life, but it's also a way for me to document my own self-improvement journey. I am no master on anything that I'm talking about in any of these videos, but I do continue to work each day to achieve all my goals and to get all the education I need to become a better person. So just keep that in mind, guys. I'm not trying to come off as like arrogant or conceited or like a know-it-all, because believe me, I'm none of those things. I'm just someone trying to learn along with each and every one of you. Had to take the shades off. That's how you know it's getting serious right now. Now I want to go ahead and give you guys 3 steps that you can implement to try and change your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. So listen up. So the first step that I need all of you guys to do right now is focus on what you have in life. Focus on who you are. You guys need to view your cups as half full rather than half empty. You need to be optimistic and happy. You need to accept your perceived flaws and insecurities of yourself and just keep on living. Don't try to mask them. Like I said before, people don't care as much as you think they do. Stop feeding yourself negative thoughts. Stop saying, I can't do this. Guys, I used to do this all the time in the gym. When my friend would want me to lift a certain weight, like in a bench press, I would tell myself that I can't do this. I can't do this. Or back when I used to play high school soccer, I would get so nervous before all the matches, and I just, even though I had the talent and the ability to succeed, I would always talk myself out of it, and I'd tell myself that I can't do it. And I didn't realize how fundamentally wrong this mindset that I had all my life was. It was pretty much holding me back from doing anything I wanted. So guys, I urge you all to watch the content you're taking in. Really look at all the content creators that you watch on a day-to-day basis and ask yourself, is this something that I need to be listening to? Is this positive? Is this moving me forward? Because if it's not, then I suggest cutting that off and finding something different. Also, stop comparing yourself to others. I know each and every one of us who's watching this video has done it at some point, has been envious of someone, has wanted something that someone else has that they don't. Guys, that is extremely toxic. Stop doing that. If you need to delete social media like Instagram, which is a huge platform for comparing yourself to others, go ahead and do that. Or if you just need to unfollow a few certain individuals, do that as well. Really just hold yourself to a very high standard. Have a super high opinion of yourself Others will think that way of you too when you come off that way. So that is step number 1, guys. Be proud of who you are. Step number 2, guys, set yourselves goals and actually complete them. Now, these goals don't have to be huge. They don't have to be monumental. They can be little things like waking up an hour earlier, going to the gym X amount of times per week, staying off video games, or at least staying off video games until after you finished all your homework, all your schoolwork, getting a new job, etc. Just small little things that you can implement in your day-to-day life. And guys, actually stick to them. Hold yourself accountable. Keep yourself in check. Really complete these goals and see how much better you feel. A perfect example of a goal that I urge you guys to do is running. Lower your mile time. Go out there right now and time yourself. Run a time mile. See if in a month's time you can lower that a substantial amount. I guarantee you guys that you're going to be like jumping up and down for joy when you see how much progress you've made in an activity such as that. So that's number 2, guys. Set yourselves goals and actually accomplish them. Step number 3, and I kind of already touched on this, but this is going to be taking action. Now that you set yourself some goals, it's time to execute on those goals. Feed yourself positive thoughts, positive affirmations only. Stop holding yourself in such a negative light. Hold yourself highly. Quit watching porn. It's doing nothing for you but just destroying your brain, occupying your time, and making you very unmotivated. You don't need that in your life, guys. Step outside of your comfort zone, guys. Take a risk. Even if it is such a small risk, go ahead and take it. In a social situation, if you see a cute girl out in public, go up to her, approach her. Just don't even give it a second thought. Just go do it. Step outside your comfort zone. Take risks. I promise you, even if you get rejected, I've been rejected many times when I've done this. You feel a lot better about yourself just going up there and doing it, stepping outside your comfort zone. You get this rush of adrenaline, and it's amazing, guys. So always strive to step out of your comfort zone every single day. Now, you may be asking, do I really need to adopt this new mindset? And let me just ask you guys one question, and then you can answer that. If you guys died tomorrow, would you be happy with the person you are now? Would you be happy with the things you've done up to this point, the decisions you've made, the people you spent your time with, the things you spent your time on? Would you really be happy if you were on your deathbed tomorrow? This was the question that motivated me, guys. This was my fuel for creating this channel, because I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel, but I've always held myself back because I thought, uploading videos on YouTube, what will people think of me? They'll make fun of me. They'll do this, they'll do that. But now I really just don't care. I'm going to keep uploading these videos. I'm going to always step out of my comfort zone day in and day out. I'm going to do things that I've always wanted to do, but never done because I've held myself back and because I've operated within my comfort zone. So guys, not to get too deep on you or anything, but really take the time to think, would you be happy with the person you are if you were gone from this earth tomorrow? If the answer is no, then you need to adopt this mindset change right now. Because I promise you, if you've done all these amazing things in your life, if you've lived a life of abundance, when you eventually leave this world, you'll be so much happier and so much more at peace with yourself. Guys, there's a song that I used to listen to a lot growing up, and as I get older and older, the lyrics are beginning to stick with me more and more. And that song is The Nights by Avicii. Rip Avicii, by the way. But the lyrics are, one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. It's pretty cliche sounding, guys, but those few words are words that each and every one of you should be living by. Take risks. Step outside of your comfort zone. Live in abundance. Live a life of fulfillment. Meet new people. Guys, live a life you will remember. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap this one up. I kind of got a little deep there at the end, but I don't want to apologize because I really think it's something that you guys need to ask yourself. So guys, with that being said, I hope you all have a good one. And remember, stay up, boys.